Assalamualaikum to Dr. Nabil and hi to all my dear friends. My name is Muhammad Hazim bin Hazmi. My matrix card number B0620103441 from BTMI section 1. And today, me as a first presenter in group 9, I would like to present about the e-commerce. What is e-commerce? E-commerce refers to the use of the internet and the web to transact business. More formally, e-commerce is about digitally enabled commercial transactions between and among organizations and individuals. E-commerce is a division of trade or production which deals with the exchange of goods and services from producer to final consumer. Common types of e-commerce. There are 4 types in e-commerce. The first one is business to consumer, B2C. For example, Netflix and McDonald's. The second one is business to business, B2B. For example, advertising agencies and graphic design services. The third one is consumer to consumer, for example, eBay. And the last one is m-commerce.
Hi, I'm Niamir from BTMI S1. Right now, I will explain about what makes e-commerce different from other business. Right now, I will make a comparison between e-commerce and e-business. Why I choose e-business? Because e-business and e-commerce have many similarities. The terms e-business and e-commerce are now often seen and used interchangeably. Yet, although related, they have different meanings. The prefix e means electronic, which means an activity or transaction performed without exchange or physical contact. Transactions are done electronically or digitally, a thing made possible by the rapidly development of technology communication. E-commerce primarily involves the exchange of money in transactions. In e-business, as it is broader, it is not limited to financial transactions. All aspects in the business include such as marketing, production design, supply management, and other similar things. E-business is more about making great products, brainstorming and providing quality service, planning about product exposure and implementing it. Of course, e-commerce is an integral part of e-business process, but in strict terms, it is the activity of selling and buying. As a conclusion, we know that e-business is broader scope and e-commerce is only one aspect or part of it. E-commerce only includes business transactions such as buying and selling goods and services through the internet. E-commerce basically involves trading money, while in e-business, money transactions are not required. E-business involves marketing, production design, consumer service evaluation, and more.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Haris bin Herman. My matric number is B06201013. Today I will talk about e-commerce business model. A lot of e-commerce business model, but we will talk about 3 of them, which is marketplace, retailers, and brands. Okay, first is marketplace. Marketplace is a platform which is customer and sellers can make their own business deal. As example, eBay, Amazon, Alibaba, and Fiverr. Retailers need to have their own customer and control customer experience. They does not sell their own product, but they sell other company product. Last but not least is brand. Brand is sell product using website and social media account. They sell the product direct to the customers. As example, Nike. They sell their exclusive item to the customer using their website. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to Dr. Hassan and all my friends. I am Azikri bin Muhammad and my matric number is B0620101171. Today I'm going to talk about define crowd searching. Crowd searching is the process of obtaining information, communities or service from a big group of individual. These individuals respond to online requests for their idea using social media, smartphone application, or special cross-searching platform. After that, I am going to explain about how cross-searching can help in solving some business problems. The first is a cross-search new business. Many largest corporations newly on open innovation and cross-searching to share a largest number of new ideas and initiatives. After that, cross-searches new partner. Another advantage of cross-searching for startup in that it may help you meet people who can be beneficial to you and your company. After that is a cross-searches solution. If you have a issue with your company research and development, there are remedies on the internet. The lastly is a cross-searches policy. Various businesses have realized that gathering more feedback from the client may assist them in developing their policy. That's all for me. Thanks.
Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khairul Imran bin Rabli and my metric number is B0620100230. The next topic is 4 disadvantages of e-commerce. Which number 1 is in terms of security. Some customers are afraid to share their credit card information and their bank account because certain websites lack ability to execute legitimate transaction. Number 2 is product suitability. Because products that are sold online are based on digital photo. Moreover, people usually avoid shopping online due to loss of touch or feel. They can even feel the fabric of the clothes and won't be able to sense the perfume. So it is possible to not meet customer satisfaction. Next is shipping fees and period. Usually, customer can have their purchase right away when they walk into the shop. But with e-commerce, they have to wait 2 or 3 days or even 1 week to 2 weeks in festive season like Chinese New Year and Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Moreover, not all e-commerce platforms offer free shipping like Shopee and Lazada, so it will cost them more money. And the last, which is number 4, is crash site, which is e-commerce 100% rely on internet. So the disadvantage of this feature is inability to make purchase due to crash site. So customer can place order if they had bad connection, and when the site collapse, the entire operation will be crashed in a second. Thank you, that's all from me. We'll go for the next presenter.
Hello everyone, today we are going to compare 2 local e-commerce, that is GoShop and Lelong.my. In this comparison, we are going to compare 5 different aspects, that is delivery service, payment option, buyer protection, order tracking, and return and refund. Firstly, the delivery service. GoShop offers free delivery to Peninsular Malaysia, but it does not apply to the buyer from East Malaysia like Sabah, Sarawak, and Labuan. Currently, they impose RN20 for those who live in East Malaysia. As for Lelong.my, the delivery charge is set by their seller, so the buyer need to contact the seller to know how much the delivery charge costs. The seller will put their service charge amount in the description of their products. It is also possible to find sellers who offer free delivery on many of their products. Secondly, payment option. GoShop payment option is depend on the product order. Currently, GoShop accept payment using locally issued credit and debit cards, easy payment plan, cash on delivery, and cash on delivery. Maybank treat points, online banking, e-wallet, such as Boost, Touch and Go, GrabPay, MBB QR Pay, and Mcash. As for Lelong.my, they offer 3 payment options, which is through online banking, credit or debit cards, and e-wallet. Now for buyer protection, GoShop was abided by the Personal Data Protection Act 2010. The act is to regulate the processing of personal data in respect of commercial transaction. GoShop need the buyer consent before they're using their buyers' personal data. For Lelong.my, all purchases made all the purchases made through NetPay, a Lelong.my payment system which recognized by Bank Negara, are covered under the buyer protection program. As for order tracking, GoShop let the buyer have the ability to track their product through GoShop website or mobile apps. The buyer will receive email that contain tracking link once the shipping of the order begins. As for Lelong.my, they allow the buyer to track their purchased product with 2 options. First is buyer can go to My Purchase section. All the purchases will be shown, and selecting one of the purchases will immediately be shown the entire location and status. The other way is by contacting the seller and request for the Lelong.my tracking number to track it directly by the corresponding courier service. Last but not least, return and refund. GoShop practice free 10-day return policy that's subject to term and condition supplies. Buyer must report immediately within 10 days from the order receipt date if the product received was defective or in a bad condition. In order to get refund in Lelong.my, buyer first need to contact the seller to resolve the problem. If the seller agree to refund, buyer need to send the item back, and to the buyer, make sure it safely reached the seller. After the seller receives the item, the seller shall use NetPay to refund the buyer within 48 hours in working days. This is it for today's presentation. Thank you.